Creativity defies a precise definition, said once the psychologist Paul Torrance. The term hasn't a clear meaning. It is used in multiple contexts with different meanings, and very often its semantic area is very difficult to circumscribe, since it overlaps with the semantic areas of other words such as innovation, imagination, fantasy. If we then refer to the theories and research on creativity, we must discover that these multiple meanings do not disappear, and scientific research is full of facets and angles from which it is possible to study and address the issue of creativity. The evolution of creativity studies, which began at the end of the 19th century and gained considerable momentum from the 1950s onwards, first in the United States and then in Europe, has changed the way we understand and conceive the creative mind all over the world. This change was the result of vast scientific debate involving experts from different fields: psychology, pedagogy, sociology, economy, and then communication, and many others. All these experts, first of all, studied the traits of creative people, the different stages of the creative process, and the characteristics, the elements, the qualities of creative products. They also studied creativity at different social levels, from the individual level to group, organizations, and cultures. With different approaches, we have empirical versus theoretical studies, qualitative versus quantitative studies. Etymologically, the term creativity derives from the Latin creo, which is found in the Sanskrit kar-oti, to create, to do, and kartr, he who does, the creator, and is parallel to the Greek kraino, which meant I create, I produce, I fulfill, and also it has the same etymological root of krantor and crayon, the ruler, and precisely he who does, who creates, and Kronos, the creator, time, the father of Jupiter. The notion of creativity and the notion of creation belongs in the first instance to the biblical revelation, to the language of the biblical revelation. Not other people before the Hebrew possessed the verb to create. The idea of creativity as a human attribute only began in the 20th century, and this is why still today some people prefer the word originality rather than creativity when referring to human beings. Today, creativity is also used in a very strict sense to indicate some specific jobs, some creative professionals, like those people working in the marketing field, in the fashion, or in the design. A researcher, Weidman, analyzed all the myths of creativity all over the world, from the Jewish to the Babylonese to the Christian tradition, from Egyptian to Eskimese, so traditions from different parts of the world and different periods of history. And he highlighted that there are some common elements. Creativity is something that happens in the dark, and the outcomes is illuminating. It shines, it brings to consciousness and raises awareness. Creativity is disruptive, it's like a volcano, it reshapes the landscape. Furthermore, creativity means to go from chaos to cosmos, that is, from disorder to order. Another researcher, Sassoon, studied the metaphors of creativity, that is, the images we use when we refer in the different languages to creativity or to the creative act. First of all, the metaphor of light, so the lamp. Just think of the expression or expressions like bring to light, an illuminating theory of make clear. The metaphor of procreation, to generate an idea, the incubation process, etc. The metaphor of the labyrinth, highlighting that creativity is problem solving, or the metaphor of the puzzle or jigsaw model, underlining the idea that creativity derives from combinations.